Hepinize tekrardan merhabalar arkadaşlar. The Witcher 3'ün 23. bölümüyle kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Beğenip abone olmayı arkadaşlar, izlerken keyif alıyorsanız beğenmediğiniz takdirde beğenmemeyi de unutmayın, ama beğenmediğiniz yorumda belirtirseniz kanal geliştirmem açısından çok iyi olur. Şu an oyuna fokuslanan devam ediyoruz. Umay'ı pençesine alan laneti kaldırmak. Oğlum Allah'ım ya Rabbim, bu ne ya? Da tamam. Umay'ı lanete kaldırdık. Bir büyücü çıktı ve bu büyücüyle Siri yolu kesişmiş ve bir yere yerleştirmiş. Bir şeyler yapacağız. Bakalım finale doğru gidiyoruz ama daha finale var sanki. Final, o yüzden buraya getirip bitirmiştik. Kralla konuşacağız galiba. Konuş diyelim bakalım. Bununla desteğimiz İmparatorluk Majesteleri.
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Siri is.
Finally, I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
Küçüktü.
The Wıld Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
Bundan kuşkum yok
I
zaten.
don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wıld Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to Witchers commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Siri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Oğlum sana çok fena, bu ne biçim bir majesteleri, bu gıcık oldum ne buna. Şimdi abi asıl görevimizden devam edelim. Şu ne? Şekilde'ye git. Ava yardımıyla konuşacak. Altıncı kadar çıkışı katılmalarını iste. Keyravelen'deki meseleyi Keriboları dediği bir meclis çöpüsüne yardım ediyor. Bu ne ya? Nereye gideceğiz? Kers'e. Arkadaşlar yani bazı görevlerde böyle yönlendirme olmadığı için gıcık olmaya başladım ya. Vallahi billahi yani. Nasıl olacak oğlum bu? Çıkmıyor da. Dünya haritası. Buraya git diyor. Gidiyoruz. Ne bu Dayko? Araba keşfettiğimiz bir yerde mi? Çözemedik ya. Bu ne? Yok, bunlar DLC görevleri. Sikadi ya, benim yardımcı olacak tüm uğraşan Sisler Adası. Bunu seçelim bir. Haritayı seçelim. Ben buradan bir dışarı çıkayım da abi, yani sinir oldum şu an. Nereden çıkıyorduk lan? Buradan galiba, aynen. Bu ne lan? Buradan mıydı? Nereden çıkıyorduk ya? Oğlum ne kadar büyük bir yer, anlamadım ki ya. Buradan doğru, tamam. Hızlı yolculuk, tamam, güzel. Buradan abi Sisler Adası mı? Avı yemekten konuşuyorum. Oğlum nereye gideceğiz lan? Arkadaşlar bir garip ya gerçekten yani. Bir dakika, ben görevi bir dakika abi. Şuradan hızlı yolculuğa tekrar basalım. Dünya haritası, tamam. Ama abi görev çıkmıyor. Bizim acaba keşfetmediğimiz bir noktadan mı? Uruli Adası. Tecrübe onu devini öldürmek için çıktı ki birisine yardımcı ol. Şöyle bir gidelim ama çözemedim arkadaşlar. Ne yapacağız böyle? Hiçbir yönlendirme yok ya. Kitap mı okuyacağız acaba?
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yani gerçekten bir garip oldum şu an ya. Nasıl ilerleyeceğiz? Canım sıkıldı ya. Hiçbir görevde yönlendirme yok. Yani nereye gideceğimizi bilmiyoruz. Tıkandık ya. Çok kötü bir hissiyat ya bu. Arkadaşlar bir araştırma yaptım. Keşfetmediğimiz noktadaysa eğer gitmemiz gereken yer oyun bize göstermiyor. Önceden gidip orayı keşfetmiş ve önceden kaç bir şey yapmış olmamız lazım orada. Tabelaları falan keşfetmemiz gerekiyor yani. Şuraya da muhtemelen göre şurada bir yerde biraz araştırma şansı buldum. Şuraya bir gidebilmemiz için tekne bulmamız lazım. Nasıl bulacağız oğlum? Tekne de yok. Tamam, dibimde hemen şey var. Rıhtıma gideceğiz galiba. Arkam dönük. Dümdüz. Şöyle bir alalım bakalım. Nerede şey? Şöyle mi gideceğim? Tamam. Güzel. Buraya sıkılmayın diye buradan sonrasını bir hızlı bir şekilde ilerletebilirim videoda. Oğlum bir gerilmediniz vardı yemin ederim ya. Hızlı seyahat edebiliyor muyuz? Mesela şimdi bu gemiyle. Nasıl olacak oğlum? Tamam, güzel. Hızlandırmaya gerek yok. Direkt hızlıca geldik. Gel bakın. Buraları keşfetmediğimiz için gitmemiz gereken yere de göstermiyor bize oyun. Hatta cins bir oyundur ya. Skaligi adaları. O ne lan öyle? Değişik bir şey elde ettik ama çözemedim. Aslında atımla gitsem daha iyi olacak gibi. Ya bu kadar niye uzakta spamlıyor oyunu anlamadım ki ya. Gel lan buraya. Oğlum kızıl göz sen vallahi beni bazen çıldırtıyorsun ya. Oğlum bura nasıl bir yer la böyle? Buradan geçiş yok abi, ne yapacağız böyle? Vallahi geçiş yok ha. Ne yapacağız lan? Yapma, düşme ya. Çok güzel, tamam. Ona ne oldu? Tut la. Oğlum kayma lan aşağıya. Tamam, güzel. Demek buradan devam edeceğiz. Gel oğlum şuraya artık ya.
Go, go.
Go. It's your birthday. Gane ele koy. Oğlum ben öyle lan öyle ya. Burada savaşlar olmuş, bir şeyler olmuş ya. İşaretlediğim yerde bir... Oğlum şöyle gideceksin sen de ya. Şöyle yapalım. Biz otomatikmen götürsün. Ya at sen bir saçmalıyorsun ya. Buraya niye indin ya? Oğlum burada bir şeyler var ha. Vallahi bir şeyler. Sen bana kafayı yedirteceksin ya. Vallahi bu at yani. Neyse gelmişiz zaten. Şuraya tırmanabilir misin? Tırmanabilirsin. Güzel. Oğlum burada karşıya nasıl geçeceğiz? Ananı avradını. Çık. Güzel abi, birçok yere tırmanıyor olabilmemiz güzel bir şey. Oğlum sen... Acaba şuradan bir yerden bir geçiş mi var, anlamadım ki. Karşıya nasıl? Oğlum karşıya nasıl geçeceğiz lan? Bu ne? Oğlum burada adamı öldürüp atmışlar lan buraya, bu ne oğlum? Oğlum bak, geriyor beni bu sesler, bu ne lan? Ana, umbik orada.
That stench.
Gel la buraya. Gel. Oğlum arbaleti nasıl kullanıyorduk ya? Bir şey böldük la. Gel buraya. Ya oğlum. Abi arbaleti nasıl kullanıyorduk ya? Gel la buraya artık. Geri zekalı. Allah, sinir oldum şu an ya. Aha, aradığımız şey bu mu adam? Çünkü hemen dibinde bir görev çıktı. Ben sağ ol arkadaşlar, sen olmasını bu ışıkta çok vaktimi alabilirdi. Acil Leif'i yemem gerek.
And I need to see Leif. The bitch has nearly ripped his innards out. And we two are all that's left of my crew. All right. You might not have heard. I'm Hjalmar on Crete. And I'll never forget you helping me in a time of need.
Geralt of Rivia.
The Geralt of Rivia. Like in the ballad about the sorceress and the witcher. You're still alive.
Looks like it.
Right? Well, forgive me. Just thought that all happened long ago. My dad used to tell me stories of your adventures. So, what are you doing on Unvik?
Aynen. Yardım etmemiz
Your
için.
father sent me.
Devi
He
öldüreceğiz.
needs you on Ardskellig.
Impossible. Dad knows I'll not return till I kill the giant.
Situation's changed. The fate of all Skellige will be decided on Ardskellig. They're getting ready to choose a new king.
The fate of Skellig is being decided here. If I accomplish this deed, it'll mean the gods have chosen me to rule.
The other claimants are already waiting at Caer Trolda.
Seems I must hurry then. Time to face the giant. Coming with?
Gidelim o zaman.
Take it you're gonna fight the
Halledelim
giant
de.
whether I help you or not.
Of course. But first I need to patch up Leif. Move him where he won't be bothered.
Leif's dead.
What? Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood, you know.
He's dead. Trust me.
Ölmüş oğlum adam, ne? Ölmüş adamı neye tedavi edeceksin lan?
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of his ancestors. Let's go.
Devin iline girmenin bir yolunu bul. Boş lan. Hah, güzel.
Hurry now! Pick up the pace!
Just like Krach.
I'm telling you, plow an enormous horse son he is.
So I
Harbiden
heard.
kocaman mı?
Can't believe I finally got the bastard.
Haven't gotten him yet.
Bir dakika abi ya. Abi bir an oyun çöktü zannettim ya. Şöyle zırhı bir tamir edelim abi. Zırhımız kötü bir durumdaymış. Tamam güzel. Şuradan. Oğlum çok büyük dedi, ben gerildim şu an arkadaşlar ya. Nasıl bir şeye de benziyor onu da bilmiyoruz ki. Dev bir korkunç bir görünüm varsa nana yedik yani.
Geralt,
Gecenin
help
üçünde
me
gidiyor.
smash that. We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way.
Ederiz, basit ya. Oo, bu nasıl bir mağara böyle?
Getting colder. Gotta be close.
Aha, arashaneye girdim.
Careful now. One odd step and you could wake him.
Aha,
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes!
Key should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate?
I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
serbest bırakalım
Let's
abi
free
ya.
him. Giant's pretty big. Looks pretty mean. We could use an extra blade.
Even one swung by a madman.
I heard that, Uncrate. Let me out right now.
Wait here. I'll look for the key.
Anahtar nerede lan? Ne oldu oğlum birden kendi? Ne aradın öyle? Tipe bak. Uy, bu ne lan? Ona ne aradın? Ne oluyor oğlum? Kendi kendine arasana giriyordu ya. Ona ne aradın? Ne oluyor lan? Onun kılıcımız düştü. Tipini sevdiğim. Oğlum bizim bu adam nereye gitti?
Come on.
Ton darbeyi koyduk, fena indirdik. Lan bağırsakları yerinden çıktı oğlum. Uy.
Viggy. Poor bugger.
Oğlum ben anahtarı...
Don't blame yourself. Viggy wasn't exactly the predictable type. Soon as he was out, he could have run at the giant brandishing naught but his fists and his prick. No telling what would have happened. Fight might have not gone our way. Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer. I'll make sure the Skald said it in song.
Yani... Pek bir şey
Yalmar the
yok.
Giant Slayer sounds better. It was your venture. You deserve the glory.
Believe you're right. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Oğlum etrafa bakacaktık lan. Allah kahretmesin. Ne oldu lan? Neyse yapacak bir şey yok.
Gonna head back to
Oğlum adama
Ardscallic.
yazık oldu ya.
Aye. After all, I'm to be crowned. I killed a giant, won back Unvik, and lost my entire crew. Who else has put forth a claim? Blue Boy Lugos, surely. And Ottrig, Svanriga.
And Ceres.
Ceres? Me sis? But she's...
She sailed off to Speakerog. Alone.
alone? What on earth was she thinking?
Set out to help Udalwick. Don't think she can do it.
Oh, God, Ceres. Witcher, you wouldn't happen to be heading to Speaker Rogue by chance?
Henüz bilmiyorum.
Don't know yet. Your father asked me to, but what if I help her, and she wins, and they crown her Queen of Skellige?
You help me too. Let's call it even in the odds. I'll leave the rest for the gods to decide.
Thought you didn't fully trust them.
Willing to give them one last chance. So long, Witcher.
So long, I'm great.
Güzel. Kilise Udalwick'in delilik müzisine yardımcı oldu.
Geralt. How are
Ha,
The
soralım.
Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
rates at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold? You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Krait's ever stood in battle such a foe. Just as soon as I secure the crown, I'll set out and fight there at your side.
Kinda hoping you'd come with me now.
I must consider what befits a king. If I leave now, the clan will see it as flight, think me a coward. I've got to win the crown first.
Güzel. Şimdi başka ne yapmış?
Geralt.
The Wild Hunt.
You're a friend. Just as soon as...
Kinda hope.
I'm a...
Şimdi bir gelemeyeceğini söyledi. Arkadaşlar baktım. İkinci görevlerde musallatı... Ha, bunu yapmamız gerekiyormuş. Soralım bir.
Geralt.
Ama
How are
otomatik
things?
devreye girmiş olması lazım ya.
Got another voyage in mind?
Of course. Ice Giant was just the beginning.
What about the folk of Undvik? You and your men were gonna help them.
Ceres will take care.
You and Ciri, as I remember you.
Aye, spent half her childhood in the Isle. But her leaps on ice skates, why, none of us could rival them.
And then you went to Krach and announced you to.
You hear of that? Aye, we had 12 winters. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
Kendine iyi bak.
Farewell.
Ha, burada değilmiş lan. Pardon arkadaşlar pardon. Ben bir daha bununla konuşmam gerekiyor zannettim. Hemen bir hızlı seyahat yapalım. Sorry, I am sorry. Nerede? Ha. Hepsi ya. Bak böyle kalınca çıkmıyor. Sıkıntı. Vallahi sıkıntı yani. Yine çıkmıyor zannettim de sağ alttaki küçük haritadan gördük. Arkadaşlar izlerken beğeniyorsanız, yani keyif alıyorsanız daha doğrusu, abone olup beğenmeyi unutmayın. Metro Sempex iksir ezanına ikmal edebilirsin. Ya tamam arkadaş ya.
Heard Sarah dropped in for a visit.
Şöyle bir gidelim abi.
Hey, Ruva! What do you say we go hunt the cave monster? You're daft.
Oğlum buranın kapısı yan arka tarafta. Ben anlamadım ki niye böyle oldu. Evet ya. Çok saçma bir şey oldu şu an ha. Aha.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
Olama bak lan.
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but
But?
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Crate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Ceres go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Ne oluyor
Forgive
lan?
me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
Remember when that storm caught us in Old Bay?
Öfsüngesini kullanarak terk edilmiş evde serisi ya. Abi şöyle dümdüz yardıracağım. Hani yol mol bize gelmez acı. Oğlum o evin çatısına çıktık lan, bu ne oğlum? Niye koşamıyoruz? Evin çatısında olduğumuz için olabilir belki. Normal bir şey değil çünkü. Ne kadar güzel yerler ya. Vallahi gerçekten yani muhteşem bir şey ya. Düşünsenize. Oo, fena girdik yalnız. Şimdi sünger hislerini kullanmamız gerekiyor. Bunun içine nasıl gireceğiz Dayko? Ha, kapı varmış. Ben kapı yani.
Damn. It's a fresh series. Could be Ceres.
Anana avradın, ne oluyor lan? Oğlum bu ev lanetli gibi bir şey, bu ne lan? Aha, bu ne? Aha, kilerin anahtarı. Çürüyen et ne ya? Bunun bebek şeyi var lan. Sandal var.
Ceres.
Oo, ölmüş
Passed
lan.
out. Gotta get her out of here.
Bayılmış mı, ölmüş mü? Kırmızı gördüm yerde de, o yüzden bayağı bir şey, demek ki üstünü örttüğü şeyin rengi kırmızıymış.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt, why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich.
The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on.
Aynen, ne oluyor ya? Bu kılıcın nesi bu
So
kadar?
what's this sword all about?
It's Brockvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brockvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Most likely their father thought some hard work at sea together would fix things between them.
We use sea outings as cures for many things. Sadly, this time it didn't work. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
Kılıcı niçin
What did you
istiyorsun?
plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Brokvar isimli kılıcı bu. Aşağıda. İkilerin anahtarını bulmuştuk zaten. Oğlum bu ses ne la böyle? Yaratık maratık çıkırmasın ya. Aha. Aç buraya bakayım. Ne avradın? Ne oluyor lan? Ateşi yakayım be, biraz gerginliğimi alıyor. Şunu da yak. Ha, hepsini yaktık. Bu ne? Kılıç burada. Ananı avradını.
What is this about?
Oğlum bak, bu birden bir önümüze örtlemesin la bu. Kesin dışarıda bunun musallat olmasın oğlum bu sefer ya. Nereden çıkıyor lan?
So, did you find the sword?
Evet,
I
gidelim.
found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my da, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Güzel cevap. Boşam artık ya. Ablam biraz daha hızlı olsan mı ya? Koşmuyor ya. Ha, geldik valla.
Where is Yennefer?
Don't know.
Ne oldu oğlum, bu bize mi
Why do you
yürüyor ya?
ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
O nasıl oluyor?
Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
Duydun şu sesi.
Couldn't help overhearing your conversation.
No worries. It's no secret.
All in the Isles know Jarl Udalric hears the voices of the gods.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
Tanrılar ne alakası
It's
var?
not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skelliger, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on Kright's guest,
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Korkma bence ya.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher, Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
Huy, bu ne lan?
What would you have
bir şey
me
bak.
do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Brokvar Aki'nin kemiklerinin yanına koy. Ha, kılıcı kemiklerin yanına koyacağız. Çok da uzak değil sanırsam. Fena yağmur yağıyor ya. Bu ne lan? Aa, yol bitti. Bu ne lan? Anasını avradım. Buna kaçık oluyorum bunlara. Nereden çıktınız yine ya? Suyun içinde çıkan pislikler.
Must be the place.
Kilitten atar gerekiyor ne demek ya? Abi bir dakika şu şeyi nerede benim o şeyim? Bunu bir yere koymam lazım. Çok güzel, tamam. Şuradan şu güzel okları da seçelim. Ha. Tamam, öldü. Öldü, güzel. Nefesimiz bitti lan. Aha, şurada. Suyun altına nasıl dalıyorduk ya? Ha, basa tutup C'ye basa tutuyor. Oğlum C'ye basılı tutuyorum zaten. Bu ne saçma bir olay. Arkadaşlar çok saçma bir şey oldu ya. Niye böyle oldu bu? Hah, düzeldi. Şöyle gidelim abi. Aha. Vallahi bulduk. Güzel.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
Aynen, bir bakalım işe yaramış mı? Zaten koşacağız, şöyle yardıralım abi ya. Şu haritada da bir şey, beyaz bir şey, simge var ama anlamadım. Valla eskisine göre hızlı mı gidiyoruz? Bana mı öyle geliyor ya? Böyle hoş. Yağmurlu suda da yüzmedi demeyiz ya. O su ne oldu lan? Ne oldu lan, adam öldü mü?
Watch your strut.
Adventure seeker.
But why? Why'd you do?
What is this?
Ne oldu lan?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why do you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
Ne zaman, ne oldu oğlum?
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
Ne zaman?
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
Ne oluyor lan böyle?
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering.
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
Ne oluyor oğlum? Bu nasıl bir istek ya?
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Biraz fıttırmış gibi ya. O neydi lan, yerdeki neydi öyle?
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well.
No,
If we
no,
fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
Bu Yennefer, ben harbiden soracağım sana da neyse bu.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you then.
Gidelim hemen.
No reason to delay.
İlginç bir olay. Ne yapıyoruz? Neyin içine düştük birden böyle ya?
Let's look around.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Aha, arasana girdi lan. Aha, Siri lan bu.
Ciri. No, it's impossible.
Halüsinasyon mu görüyoruz? Aa,
Damn it.
ne oluyor lan
Looking to
öyle?
discourage me? Good. Means you're scared. Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. Somebody could break their leg or their neck. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt, come! got an idea.
Neymiş? Konuşalım bakalım, bir fikri varmış. Neymiş
Come up
fikrin?
with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Sana güveniyorum.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
Hadi.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Ne fırını ya? Vallahi çok ilginç. Aha, birkaç saat sonra.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
Şu tarafa.
Grab her!
Taken. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Fırına mı koymam gerek?
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the feed.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Fırına koy. Allah. Kız güven bana dedi ya.
Not good.
Ne oluyor oğlum ya? Oğlum ne yaptık? Bebeğe attık lan fırına harbiden. Çok kötü bir şey yaptık ya. Ne oluyor lan? Aha, kandırdık lan harbiden.
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
Wow. Mükemmeldi. Da o bebek sahte bebeğe de benziyor. Nasıl oldu lan o?
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
Çok ilginç lan, ne oldu lan öyle?
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
Merak etmeye geçecek.
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Allah'ım yarabbim ya.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger. Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Ceres.
Musallat tamamlandı. İskelet tahtının meselesini çözüp yardımcı oldu. Bir dakika abi, şimdi buradan görevlerden abi, ana görevlerden o ne demek ya? Nereye gideceğiz? Kız bir dur la, sana bir şey sorabiliyor musun?
Got a minute?
Aha, tamam.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Kroch's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen, battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
You can count on me, Geralt. Soon as the race for the crown's settled.
I understand.
Taht meselesi çözülür çözülmez. İskelet tahtındaki veraset meselesini çözmesine yardımcı olun. Nasıl çözülecek oğlum bu? Bir daha konuşsak bir şey der mi acaba? Bir dakika, bir daha deneyim. Ablam kusura bakma. Seni de durmadan yürüyoruz ama.
Sad when someone like Bran dies.
It's not fitting to speak elsewhere.
Mean you don't agree?
Bran spent his life at sea. And while he was away... But then Bran would return with loot, through a feast.
Farewell.
Taht meselesini çözmemiz gerekiyor da bunu nasıl çözeceğiz? Allah kahretmesin. İskelet tahtındaki veraset meselesini çözmesine yardımcı olun. Tamam oğlum, nerede yani bu? Görevler. Sisler adası. Arkadaşlar ikinci görevden kral hamlesini yanına uğra diyor. Bir şey yapalım bir. Yani yardım almak zorundayım çünkü tıkanıyorum. Zaten herhangi bir spoiler falan almıyorum. Sadece yani ilerlemeyince tıkanıyoruz çünkü bu yani bu biraz garip olmuş ya. Yani bu bir eksiklik yani. Böyle anlamadım. Hikayeyi de istediğimiz gibi ilerliyor olabilmemiz lazım. Neyse. Şimdi ha tamam, buraya gideceğiz. Bir an çıkmadı yine, Allah kahretmesin dedim, ne oluyor lan? Çemberimde gül ay. Sizler de bu arada ne yapmayı unutmuyorsunuz? Beğenip abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Yorumda yaparsanız artı destek vermiş olursunuz. Sıkıntı yok. Ödülünü almak için Crash ve Crate'in yanına uğra. Ödülümüzü alalım. Ne yapmıştık ki biz acaba? Hatırlamıyoruz. Üstünden geçti yani bayağı. Belki de hatırlarız, konuşuruz.
Master Geralt. A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krach waits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
İlginç.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Ah, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! Ah, damn it!
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Oğlum sen de dövüşmek için bahane arıyorsun resmen ya.
You and the sorceress both.
Ablam senin masanın üstünde niye dans ediyor? Nereye gideceğiz lan? Ulan masanın üstüne biraz çıktık ama kusura bakmayın ya. Durmadan ağlasana gidiyor, yemin ederim yani 2 adım atıyorum. Aha.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Leaving Kertrolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
Aha.
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you.
Ne verdi lan, çok
Helping
merak ediyorum
ensure
ha.
the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
Ne oluyor lan?
Hear that? Damn it. That must probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar.
Hadi canım, ne oluyor lan? Çok değişik sesler geliyor. Bu ne oğlum? Birden bir ne oluyor? Ne oluyor lan böyle? Ananı aradın, ayı mı? Bu ne oğlum?
Show me what you got.
Oğlum çantamız nasıl ağır, birden yine saçma bir şey oldu ya. Bize ne verdi la bu? Şu taşları yerleştir abi. Vallahi rastgele yerleştirdim. Şu an tamam da şu ne? Allah kahretmesin, bir tane daha bir şey bırakmam lazım. 149 çok da para değilmiş. Tamam, şimdi senin içinden geçelim. Oğlum bu ayılar nereden girdi buraya? Herkesi paramparçık etmişler oğlum, herkesi. Ne oluyor oğlum? Bu kim yaptı böyle? Kardeşim.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my da.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too!
You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Dad, come here! Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog!
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Oğlum kim saldı lan bu ayıları buraya? Ne oldu birden?
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Nasıl lan?
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
Aynen.
You're right,
Haklı, kız
Seris.
çok haklı.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
Sen nasıl bir
I'll
manyaksın
stay
lan?
here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Kurt dedi lan bize.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
Etrafa bir bakalım.
Talking won't help anything. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him. So many wounds. No wonder Hellborn bled to death.
Ay inceleyeceğiz galiba.
All right. What do we have here?
Kafayı incele.
Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead.
Aha.
Something else. Something earthy.
Birisi ayıya mı dönüşmüş?
Bears like honey before it's fermented. Strange.
Gövdeyi incele.
Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope.
Hadi canım.
No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Güzel.
All the horns are empty.
And?
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
Respect, Witcher.
Aldrich. Shit, no more than a kid.
Üzücü abi ya.
Bodies massacred. Hard to tell who it is. Stengrim, maybe?
Something I've always wondered. What'll you Witchers do once there are no
Young
Mazels,
Lugas.
Leshens, or
Bears
Giants
took him by
around?
surprise.
Eh?
Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Got me eye on you.
Drogadar. Skald's played his last.
Respect, Witcher.
Aha burada bir şey daha var. Aha.
Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms.
Mantar mı?
Bowl's empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room.
Something I've always wondered.
Şöyle gidiyor.
What'll you Witchers do once there are no obelisks, Leshens, or Giants around? Eh?
Aha. Ne bulduk?
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
Aha, birileri bir şeyler koymuş ya körün içine.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Güzel. O zaman koşalım bir yardıma
Respect,
gidelim.
Witcher.
İlginç bir olaya daha tanıklık ettik. Ne oluyor oğlum böyle lan? Nerede lan? Konuşalım bir bakalım.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
O ne lan?
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Psilocybe, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and marjoram. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe. Come on, we could find some clues there.
Mahzene gidiyoruz.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
May your axe never crumble.
Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Nereye gidiyoruz ablam
I
böyle?
really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench! Is right behind you.
That's a relief.
Ne var bunda?
This mead's clean. Nothing here either.
Aha burada bir tane daha varmış la, ben bunu görmedim.
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different.
Güzel. Galiba fıçıyı.
What the?
Aha. She's...
The spirit!
Yanın mahzenden kaç. Gel gel gel gel gel. Oğlum buraya yanlışla açtık da buraya...
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
One barrel, it's more like. When Hjalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once, bygone days.
Oğlum bizi diri diri yakacaklardı. Onlar kim
When I
lan?
get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Okey. Halledelim o zaman. Şöyle Efsun gerisini kullanarak mahzen kapısı etrafındaki izlere bak.
Someone walked through the mead. Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead.
Aha, bir şey de bulduk galiba.
Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Arnvald'ı yakala. Okey, yakalayalım. Nerede? Oğlum çok ilginç şeyler oldu ya. Nasıl bir görev lan bu?
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Okey. Atımız neredeydi bizim?
Faster.
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
Arnvald'ı kovala.
You don't stand a chance.
Oğlum ne oldu lan birden öyle? Gel lan buraya.
Come on, Roach.
Gerizekalı. Koydum vallahi kıçına bir tane kılıcı da
Why
sana
do you
düştü ha.
betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Bernard Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
Bize kanıt gerek.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvald, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Güzel güzel güzel ilerledik. Neler oluyor hayatta? Beğenip abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Bölüm biraz uzun olabilir. Çünkü artık bitirmek istiyorum. Olabildiğince uzun tutacağım bölümleri. Yüklüyor da kaldık. Ses geldi. Oyunun müzikleri gerçekten güzel. Kaer Troll'de kalesi.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crete. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Bernard Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Bernard commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrete, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Bernard speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan on Crete will face.
Büyük bir hata yapıyorsun.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How? You stand silent. You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan on Crete, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Bu kadar masum insanı nasıl katlettin? Kaç tane ay, yani ben anlamadım ya. Nasıl bir manyak lan bu kadın? Ne oldu az önce kaka gülüyordun. Manzara da fena vallahi.
When I had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Memnuniyetle.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
Güzel, devam ediyoruz. İkinci görevleri yapmadan bazen ana görevleri yapamamamız biraz garip olmuş ya. Neyse ama hallettik. Biraz uzun sürse de mecburen ilerlememiz için yapmamız gereken görevleri yapmamız gerekiyor. Yoksa tıkanıp kalıyoruz. Sizler de beğenip abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Ama gerçekten güzel oyun yani. Ama artık bitsin de yani finali nasıl olacak? Ciri'yle neler yaşayacağız çok merak ediyorum. Kral seçilecek ya da kraliçe mi diyorlar bilmiyorum. Kim seçilecek?
Long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
Kardeşi sıkıntı yapacak bence ama. Yakıştı.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Serimiz! Serimiz! Serimiz! Serimiz!
Yapmayın abi böyle bu tarz ses. Ne yapacağız şimdi? Konuşacak mı? Kingmaker. Kaç giyim yukarı. Konuşalım. Ne oluyor lan? Deli dehşet bir müzik çalıyor oğlum. Bir sakin lan.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
Ne demek efendim? Aynen. Şimdi yardım isteyelim.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Kroch's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there.
Reddederse aşırı tilt olurum ya.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible. What I can do is give you my best warrior, Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think he'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, guess I do. Thanks.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
Ne konuşacağız hala? Ha buradaymış, dibindeymiş. Ben de görmüyordum kızı.
You alright?
So. Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, I'm glad it was Ceres.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Raid's at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Krait's ever stood in battle such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Thanks. Won't forget this.
Güzel. Kerevelendeki meselelerine yardımcı ol. Bunu da hızlı yapalım abi. Tam efsane yalnız ya. Şöyle aşağı yardıralım da yakın çünkü şey. Keira. İnşallah bu sefer muhtemelen Keira'ya yardım edemiyorduk. Muhtemelen ikinci bir görev yapmamız lazım tekrardan. Niye koşamıyoruz abi? Ha. Sünger hislerinde kalmışız lan. Keira. Neredesin? Ha, tabelaya getirmiş bize. Güzel. Tamam. Şuraya gideceğiz. Şuradan da en yakın bura. Devam ediyoruz. Allah'ım yarabbim. Kaç kere dinledik bunu, neyse. Devam ediyoruz. Güzel ilerliyoruz ama arada taksak da.
Was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
İleş yaparıldıysam Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Kaçıncı kez okuyoruz la bunu? Hadi lan. Dünya boştur. Böyle miraç. Neyse, şarkı söyleyecektim. Tutumuz arkadaşlar. Kendi 155 metre, 155 adım diyor daha doğrusu. Öyle şöyle hemen gidelim. Çok da uzak değil yani. Alıştık artık koşmaya. Enerji, sinerji. Oğlum artık yardım edebilelim ya. Ya da ikinci bir görev dediğim gibi ona da bakmamız gerekiyor galiba.
Geralt, just when I was...
Aa.
See you, Kira.
Bir dakika, bunu da bir kontrol etmem lazım arkadaşlar. Evet arkadaşlar, baktım muhtemelen şurada bir görev var. Şunu yapacağız biz de. Bir kule dolusu fare. Bu görevi yapmamız gerekiyor ilerleyebilmemiz için. Güzel. En azından öğrenmiş de olduk. Moralim biraz bozuldu ama yapacak bir şey yok. Şuradan hızlı seyahat vesaire bir şey var mı ya da yakın mı? Zaten buraya herhangi bir şeyle gidemiyoruz ya. Tekne yeri var. Aha, şunu alsam. Abi şuraya doğru gidelim. Güzel. Şuradan tekneyi alalım. Tekneyle yardır ki. Çık lan. Ya bunlara sinir oluyorum. Yürü gidin lan. Güzel. Tamam. Bunu sanki bizi bırakmıştık buraya ya yine. Yok, şuraya bineceğiz. Şöyle haritayı açalım abi. Nereye gitmemiz gerekiyordu? Şuradan görevlerden buraya. Hani hızlı seyahat yapamıyoruz ya. Yok yani. Yok. Şöyle en azından nereye gideceğimizi görelim. Şöyle hızlan. Böyle hızlandık mı? İyi, böyle bari çok uzun sürmez galiba ya. Fena da. Bu ortam karanlık, vallahi gerilmiyor diye değilim yani. Bu nasıl bir ortamda insanı hiç kararıyor. Aha.
Almost there.
Aha.
I shall contact you again soon.
Bize en son
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Neyini?
Wonderful.
Bize telsiz gibi bir şey vermiş. Tabii telsiz değil de yani öyle anlayabilmemiz için öyle söylüyorum. Telsiz nedir ya? Çok da bir şey kalmadı da hadi lan. Pinter adasına ulaşmak için Keira'nın teknesini kullan. Oğlum yürü gidin lan. Buraya varmayacağız herhalde ya, burası. Pinter adası. Buna lan, buraya yaratık dolu ya. Abi şurada ineceğim. Şöyle inelim abi.
Geralt?
Aha,
Are you on the isle
oraya
yet?
doğru ilerle.
Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Ya yürü gidin lan. Koş. Oğlum bura ne lan, böyle yaratık kaynıyor. Bunun içerisine nasıl gireceğiz lan? Bir kule doğrusu fare. Yukarıda diyor. Şöyle çıkalım abi buradan. Ana ne olur bu ne?
Let's try Kira's lamp. peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Blood. Many must have died here.
Kuleyi araştır.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Tamam, ne yapacağız? Neye kızıyorsun bu kadar? Karaya mı çıkacağım acaba ya? Ne oluyor lan? Ne oldu? Abi yine ağırlaştı. Allah kahretmesin. Neydi bu şimdi ya? Bunu aldık. Kahve. Şunu at abi. Şunu da at. Şunu da at. Tamam. Hafifledik. Demek ki yukarıda abi. Hadi yukarıya çıkalım bakalım. Daha yukarı çıkacağız galiba. Aşağıda diyor hala ya. Aman avradın, ne oluyor lan?
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Ne oluyor lan?
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Ne oluyor lan?
Why did you
Beni
leave?
sevmediğini söyle.
You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Aynen benden korkan.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Burada ne oldu?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
Ne iksiri lan?
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Sana zarar verdiler mi?
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Pekala.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... what if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Allah'ım yarabbim. Ne oldu böyle? Anne bel Graham'a götür. İksir şişesi. Şuradan bir çıkalım abi. Buradan nereden çıkıyorduk lan? Ha da. Ne oldu lan? Allah'ım yarabbim. Oğlum hayır hayır hayır, burası yanlış yer. Burası giriş katı, buradan girmiştik. Nereden çıkıyorduk? Aha buradan. Yes, güzel. Şimdi şöyle yardırıyoruz abi. Da buradan çıkmam gerekiyor ya. Nereden çıkacağım? Gel kuzum gel. Kızıl gözüm benim. Oha lan. Karşıdaki adada mı? Aynen ya. Tekneyle geçmemiz gerekiyormuş. Ben tekneye atladım. Allah kahretmesin. Bir dakika dur o zaman. Gidin lan. Tipini sevdikleri. Vallahi billahi girdiniz beni ha. Börek yiyelim de. Anne bal Raham'a götür. Anne bal. Kemiklerini aldık. Eski sevgilisine götüreceğiz. Affedecek. Ya Allah'ın desteği izdivaça döndü olay. Bu ne lan? Bir de normal olsa şaşırmam yani. Gerçekten kemiklerini götürüyoruz ya. Şuraya park edelim abi. Park ücreti var mı? Çocuğun bakma sesi geliyor lan. Kapıya vur. Bakalım neler olacak. İnşallah kabul eder bizi olmazsın yani.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you.
Ben başkasıyım lan.
Who are you?
Ben bir efsun diyorum.
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch, and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But... what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones?
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Kariyerin Pinterest'in laneti kaldırdığını söyle. Nerede çıkıyor lan?
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free.
Oğlum. Ne oldu lan buradan böyle? Bağırdı, bir şeyler oldu. Gerildim ha. Şu haritayı bir açalım abi. Abi şuradan tabelaya gitsek. Tabela daha uzak. Yani hiç tabelaya gitmeye uğraşmayacağım. Atımla yardıracağım. Gel koçum benim gel.
Given me no choice.
Şimdi oraya tabelaya gideceğim, ışınlanacağım falan filan. O yüklenme ekranı gelecek. Onu bekleyeceğime böyle yapar daha az beklerim. Bunlar kim lan böyle? Oğlum niye bu kadar yol uzattın ya? Suyu görmedim de neyse 40 adım bir şey değil ya, geldik. Keira'ya Pinter adasındaki laneti kaldırdığını söyle. Şimdi Keira'ya yardım edebileceğiz bu konuda. Güzel. Konuşalım bakalım neler oluyor. Gel tam da sen özüme başmış yani. Pinter adasındaki laneti kaldırmaya başardım.
Fyke Isles free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
Hoşça kal.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Pekala, tabii ki de zaten bunun için
Why
uğraşıyorduk.
not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Güzel. Şuradan abi gel. Şuradan bir dışarı çık. Nereden çıkıyordu lan? Ha şurada.
Stoppity stop! A word with
Geralt, just when I was stuck.
Ha.
See you, Kira.
Bu görevi bulup aktifleştirmemiz gerekiyor. Bir dakika dur. Çekil lan. Kızım. Çekil daha. Bir bakalım abi şuradan. Abi şuradan bir yeteneklerimize bakalım. Abi yetenekler nerede ya? Karakter he tamam. Burada kaç tane kaldı? 6 tane var ya. Anlamadım ki bunu. Güzel. Tamam ki. Bunu da buraya koyalım. Güzel. Bu da bunlar ne işe yarıyor? Saldırı gücü falan filan. İntihar Milan efendim. Dur. Buraya ne koyacağız? Ha, buraya şey koyamıyoruz. Buraya ne koyabiliyoruz peki? Ha, buraya da şuradan bir şey koyacağız. Okey, tamam tamam ya. Wow. Bunu zaten koymuştuk. Bir de şunu koyalım abi. Bir, iki, üç, dört, beş, altı, yedi. 3, 6, 7 zaten hepsini koymuşuz ya. Neyse, burası tamamlandığına göre güzel, tamam. Buraya da canla ilgili bir şeyler koyduğumuz zaman muhtemelen açılacak da biz bunları yanlış yaptık galiba. Bari dolduralım yani. Haksız mıyım? Haklıyım. Kendi kendime. Tamam, güzel. Şöyle. Görevler diyelim abi. İkinci görevler serinin odası. Bir dost iyilik. Hepsini isimlerine kalp taştan düşen malzemeleri bul. Tamam. Bu görevi yapacağız. Bu ne lan? Cinci mi?
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pelagos. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Vallahi vaktim yok, kusura bakma dayı ya.
But we alone cannot keep evil at bay. There's a war on. Men's blood soaks. Ponder it. The Pella will pay ye. Should ye need it.
Okey Dayko, vallahi kusura bakma, eğer yapmak istersek yaparız da bizim başka bir şeye fokuslanmamız gerekiyor da. Hepsini istiyorlar, kalp taştan geçen malzemeleri bul. Neredesin lan? Kızılgöl, gez buraya. Ya dümdüz yardırıyoruz da inşallah bir uçurum yoktur ya.
Heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Drowners and a waterhead. My favorites.
Git la. O ne lan? Şuna koyduk ha. Tamam. Şöyle gideceğiz galiba. Yok la, yok bir yere ışınlanmıyor. Ama şuradan sağa sapmış. Şuradan gitmiş. Şuraya gitmiş.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
Güzel, pakete sürülmemiş, hemen götürelim tekrardan. Geldik. Paketiniz geldi efendim. Kargo, kapıyı açan kodu alabilir miyim?
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Ya sen de bizi hep üzüyorsun, ben anlamadım. İstediğim materyali getirdim.
Got those substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Pekala
Color
bekleyeceğim.
me
Ne göster-
intrigued.
Merakımı cezbettin,
I'll wait.
pekala bekleyeceğim.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Geralt da az değil yani. Geralt güzel bir kadın yani şimdi diyormuş.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost
Bir süre
ready.
sonra sabırlı davrandı. Bu ne lan? Beyaz beyaz.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
King Vin Pathos.
Aha, ne oldu lan öyle? Üçüncü farenin...
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Ben bir süngerim, jigolo değil. Oğlum böyle de söylenmez ki ya. Ben bunu yani Keira sıcakkanlı biri, ben bunu söyleyemem yani.
Sounds tempting.
Ayıp olur
So
lan.
tempting I don't think I
Jigolo
can
değilim ne
refuse.
demek ya?
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Üstümüz değişecek, ne yapacaksın? Neden olmasın
Why
yani?
not?
Değişiklik
Might
iyidir
as well
ya.
go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Oğlum biz
Güzel
da ben böyle
adam.
amacım bu değil ki ya. Gavalla galan mı?
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I'd always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Aha. Bir dosta iyilik. Vallahi çok ilginç oldu kıyafetlerimiz lan.
Whoa, Cinderella. You'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Go, go.
Civilization ends at this castle.
Koş koş koş koş koş. Bir dosta iyilik. Abi yani biz Yennefer'la birlikteyiz. Şimdi bu kadınla gece bir şeyler olmasın ya. Ben onun için de yemek yemek için kabul ettim ama gerçekten ya. Şimdi öyle bir cevap da vermek de hoş olmazdı ki ya. Oha bu ne lan? Ormanın ortası. Bu mu? Vay anam vay, böyle bir sofraya hasletiz vallahi biz de ha. Bu ne oğlum, bu şu maske çıkartmaya.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Bunu hiç... Buna söyleyebilirdim.
Could
Bu
have
ne
just told me
oğlum?
what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Nasıl oluyor?
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope he burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Burası. Şimdi dememiz yok mu la? Yok oğlum tabii ki de.
Didn't destroy
Doğru
that
söylüyor.
workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fikyle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Yani affedersin başka biri var ya.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Ne o? Oğlum bize büyü yaptı bu. Ne oldu lan?
Kira? Where?
Nereye gitti? Bir şey söyledi gittik lan.
Put me to sleep with a spell. It means she's up to something. Fikyle, the tower.
Kuleyi yok etmeye mi gitmiş? Kerem Velen'deki meselene yardımcı ol. Bir dosta iyilik. Keylemez. Karakter kaydı güncellendi. Bu ne ya? Bilimin gelişimi için mi? Şuradan abi F5'e basalım, oyunu kaydedelim. Bir sonraki bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz arkadaşlar. Başka videoda da devam edebiliriz. Çünkü ara ara biliyorsunuz tır işte ne bileyim ETS oynuyoruz falan filan, FIFA da olabilir. O yüzden başka bir videoda bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın, hoşça kalın. Beğenip abone olmayı unutmayın.